Welcome to PVT Express News. Subscribe to the channel to not miss the hottest news. Today it's time to share with you all the breaking news of the entertainment industry. Xiao, Zhan and Yangzi, the small theater at the end of the rest of my life is to that. What is this first-person perspective with boyfriends and girlfriends? Gu Wei in the small theater is more lively, and a bit dark-bellied. Lin Zhixiao is not so childish. Every small theater is a cookie. Some vinegar kings turned over old accounts and operated. When I found you that day, who was that man? Frankly speaking, I met my inner OS for the first time, Lin Zhixiao, when I looked at you. While you were wearing a mask, my heart beat fast. I thought your eyes were beautiful, so my heart beat fast. Gu Wei, actually, I felt your pulse that day and found nothing. I lied to you. These cute conversations are things that only young couples who let go of their inner burdens do. It is also very natural. Sweeter than the feature film, because of the nagging of the rest of my life that the small theater entered the pit, I watched it for 2 days on the weekend and finally tied it. Although this drama has the common faults of idol dramas, but the emotional line is not the domineering greasy urban love of the high-cold king and the silly, white and sweet heroine, classic routines of domestic idol dramas. The story of the rest of my life, please advise, is not new. The hero and heroine do not know each other without fighting, from rejoicing enemies to healing each other, and finally living together. At the beginning of the TV series, there was a monologue of the years are quiet and beautiful. Which is to say that it has the taste of ancient novels. The heroine Lin Zhixiao is a third-year student at the Conservatory of Music, majoring in cello. The musician's romantic dream is considered unrealistic by his family. His father, who has been a teaching director for decades, only wants him to pass the postgraduate entrance examination, become a teacher, and have a stable job. The male customer Wei, a surgeon, pianist solo, has been a child of someone else's family since he was a child. Sure enough, people are single for a reason. Gu Wei was asked for his contact information by a patient with a beautiful daughter, but what he left was the hospital's consultation number. The intersection and conflict between the hero and heroine basically come from Papa Lin Zhixiao, who drank his sorrows away at a bar for the first time, pretended to be acquaintances with Gu Wei in order to avoid his father's chagang. Gu Wei, who is straighter than a telephone pole, made the heroine cure the disease. The two got into an argument, and Gu Wei was misunderstood by Lin's father, who came over at this time and wanted to take advantage of the girl. After the bar incident, Lin Zhixiao had a very bad impression of Gu Wei. Father Lin's stomach disease requires hospitalization for observation and a second examination to confirm the diagnosis. Lin Zhixiao learned that the attending doctor was Gu Wei. Due to a misunderstanding the day before, his first feeling was that this person is unreliable, and he even asked about Gu Wei's little gossip. When the heroine said these words, the door of the male protagonist's room hadn't left yet. Is this appropriate? This happened more than once. How do you think about it? Let the heroine hear bad things about the hero every time. It's hard to say that it's not deliberately creating conflicts. It's a bit deliberate. The reason why the female protagonist is always targeting the male protagonist and digging into the horns, and finally the male protagonist analyzes it is this. Hearing Gu Wei's words, Lin Zhixiao suddenly came to his senses. The character design is on the right track, and the process of mutual redemption between the male and female protagonists begins, which makes the plot much smoother, but the turning point here is somewhat blunt. This show is really comfortable to watch, and it also started from the heroine setting to normal, peony clumsy straight man ex-vitality funny woman. For small sweet dramas, the larger part is the emotional line. Compared with the part of rejoicing with friends, the part where two people get along naturally is much more beautiful. Describe in one word, not greasy. Speaking of sugar sprinkling and sweet pet dramas, it has really become more and more outrageous in recent years, such as handstand kisses, sandwich kisses, etc., which are possible but unnecessary. Some candies don't need to be so straightforward. The sweet and astringent candies in the rest of life are quite greasy. It's sour astringent, not astringent. When the two were frustrated with each other, they took the first step to get closer to each other. Lin Zhixiao was sad because he could only play triangle in the orchestra, and Gu Wei didn't dare to pick up a scalpel because he failed to operate on his teacher. Encourage each other on the rooftop and open up your hearts. And Gu Wei felt that Lin Zhixiao, who played the triangle iron, was also a unique existence. Lin Zhixiao, who received encouragement, quickly came out of the setback. Regarding Gu Wei's concerns, Lin Zhixiao pointed out the problem. A talented player like Gu Wei may have more self-blame and guilt than ordinary people. Lin Zhixiao is like a little son, setbacks are her motivation to move forward. Lin Zhixiao, who seems carefree, is actually very capable of empathy, because she has never been recognized since she was a child, and she understands this feeling very well. This kind of empathic encouragement does not contain utilitarianism. Gu Wei may not be as emotional as Lin Zhixiao, most of the ways he cares are straight men, but it is not straight men's cancer, it is just an occupational disease of walking. He is used to the rigor of the profession, and he also has a cleanliness addiction. The way he expresses concern be like, when comforting others not to cry, be like, although rigor is a good thing, but this is not necessary, there were some misunderstandings in the process of confirming the relationship. For example, the second female lead of Childhood Sweetheart said some misleading words. After Gu Wei learned about the situation, he immediately explained it clearly to the second female lead. When my colleagues misunderstood, I also expressed my position on the spot. Lin Zhixiao is not an ordinary family member of a patient. He is the person I like. Please be more polite to the person I like. No, my girlfriend. The first date between a straight man and a funny woman also perfectly fits their attributes. Romantic insulator, the first date of the first love straight man, tearing off the heroine's double eyelid stickers. In getting along, two people with very different ages and personalities are making concessions to each other. Lin Zhixiao will take Gu Wei's feelings into consideration, be careful when eating hot pot, and wash hands with hand sanitizer anytime, anywhere when going on dates together. However, Gu Wei Gigi, who is in love, seems to have cured her cleanliness. After rubbing Giorgio for the school, maybe she didn't wash her hands. When getting along with each other in daily life, the male protagonist is more and more like the school's father, Mr. Lin, and everything starts with the school's health. We will have many dates in the future, and one surprise is nothing. In my eyes, your health and comfort are more important than anything else. Gu Wei, who went to the bar to catch the school, is getting more and more Papa Lin. The young lovers in love have entered the running-in period, and have also come to the stage of chatting about their favorite vinegar king. Hi. I like to see some old trees blooming. No, iron trees. I don't think Gu Wei is old. Facing the female lead's bamboo horse, Tai Bai Nan also proved weak. Baby love couple outfits that you should never wear them. Watching the heroine and bamboo horse reminisce about the past, her mouth could not be closed, her hand almost reached out on the table in 2 rooms and a living room. In the name of health, let the wife stay away from the bamboo horse. You are arrogant, you use me as a shield. The most quarrels between couples are probably about companionship and sharing in daily life, as well as problems of thinking with the same frequency. One is an adult doctor, and the other is a female university student. One is rational and pragmatic, and the other is romantic. Gu Wei's busy work makes the two less likely to contact, and the possibility that Gu Wei may be sent abroad, this becomes the first small conflict in the process of their love. Gu Wei also makes his own signature promise, which is quite special: change your mind. Except for you, any woman is the same when she opens her heart to me. Family drama in Sweet Little Movie, see The Rest of Life. The feeling is more obvious that the family of the male and female lead, the parents are too Chinese style. The female lead comes from a family background, the male lead comes from a doctor. Both sides of the family are relatively strict, the more parents want to control. From the character of the hero and heroine, you can feel the influence of the family atmosphere. Lin Zhixiao was already a third-year university student, and Lin's father was still staring at his daughter as if he were catching a puppy. When it comes to employment and future survival, although the words make sense, they are harsh. Lin's father is actually a tofu heart with a knife mouth. Announce the good news, not the bad news, because I want to pass away peacefully due to illness. Caught by his daughter, he must eat KFC on the way home, because Xiao writes that he hopes to eat with his father when he is young. Father Lin said he wanted to eat it, but it was to fulfill his daughter's childhood wish. In the car, after his father fell asleep, Xiao's anger calmed down, and quietly leaned his head on his father's shoulder. Chinese parents and children can be each other's grievances, they clearly care about each other, but always say hurtful things. As for Gu Wei, he studied hard under his parents' orders from an early age and lacked a lot of joy in life. Due to the mental pressure of my parents, it is difficult for me to want to be independent and live independently at the age of 30. Gu's father and Gu's mother knew that their son had a girlfriend, so they arranged a blind date. Although the depiction of a family relationship in The Rest of Life is relatively realistic and family members also participate in it with an important role in the emotional relationship. Parents are still tools create misunderstanding or resistance, although the plot is more or less conventional, such as rooftop love, two-way silent love, and family conflict have the flavor of historical dramas. but judging from recent broadcast data and popularity of The Rest of Life, there are still sweet mini dramas with star IP market. For the rest of my life, please give me more advice is not very good, but not bad. The overall plot is smooth, the interaction between the male and female leads is not cumbersome, can be considered as a light-hearted romantic comedy. Drama for dinner. I want to see the clumsy and careful daily life of the couple Yu Shang. If you found this newsletter useful, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Have a nice day and full of energy.